The following episode may contain sensitive content. Listener discretion is advised.
To The Show Must Go On. I'm Tracey.
And I'm Nikki, and we are here to judge. Hey-o!
That was like perfect. I don't think we've ever done it so well before.
I know,
Finally,
we always interrupt each other.
It only took us like 80 episodes, but we finally did it.
We did it. We got there. We did it. How was your weekend?
It was good. I was in Las Vegas.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was in Vegas. I went with my mommy.
Did I know about this?
I think I sort of mentioned it, but I didn't really bring it up again.
Oh my God, this is boza. What the hell?
Yeah, so I was in Las Vegas.
Okay. Okay, first thing first, where did you stay?
We stayed at the MGM Grand.
Fun. Was it a good experience?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
It's fine. Like, actually, like, it was nice staying there because, okay, I haven't been to Vegas in, like, 10 years.
Oh,
a lot has changed. But I love that a lot of the hotels, they pretty much connect to each other, which is great because it was like
don't
almost
walk on the street anymore.
It was like 100 degrees, so not really having
not 2 months.
Oh, it's gonna be hot as hell. Yeah, for sure. But it's also a dry heat. It's not like down here in the South where like it's humid. So like you feel like wet and gross. Like it's dry. But yeah, we stayed at the MGM Grand and we went and we saw a Cirque du Soleil show. We saw the Michael Jackson one.
How was it?
Great. Loved it. Listen, I love Michael Jackson's music.
I mean,
I always have. I always will. Everyone's so talented, so it was a lot of fun.
I cannot wait for you to watch MJ the musical.
I know. I really want to go.
3 times, 4 times, something like that.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I would love to.
So it's very, very good.
I believe it for sure. Mm-hmm. And then for Mother's Day, I bought tickets for my mother and I to see Josh Groban.
Oh, that's cute.
She loves him. And listen, really? I do enjoy him as well. Like he can sing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very
that's true.
He is very entertaining. He's really funny.
Okay.
So, like, it was a really nice show.
Okay, I love that. So, your mom is flying with no stress anymore, or she still gets her little, anxiety?
Oh, she has to take a lorazepam. Okay. Absolutely. She absolutely has to take a pill. I mean, so do I. Like,
after this age, I don't think I'm meant to live an uncomfortable life. Of course, she has to take that lorazepam.
We are all Parker Posey in some way.
Hell,
please,
yes. Oh
Thank you.
I love that bitch.
Yes,
so
like nothing was truer than her saying those words.
That it was perfection.
I'm sorry, I'm not meant to live an uncomfortable life, especially at this age. So, yeah.
when she says, "You know there's wine, right? In the cabinet."
Yeah. She knew where all that alcohol was already.
She's like, "Oh my God, yeah, we can't drink this. It's not good." Okay. I love
Back
it.
up. Plan B.
Oh, yeah.
So that was my
okay.
weekend. What about you? What did you do?
Very, very chill vibes. Actually, wait. On Friday, I had like a little girls' night with two of my friends. We went to this
Cute.
pizza place that opened in Little River here in Miami. Really, really yummy. It tasted like a New York pizza. The vibes were cool. There were too many kids there. It was very family friendly. I was like, why are all these kids here? It's 7 p.m. They need to be asleep. There were too many. I was like, why are there so many? But, you know, it was pizza, so I get it.
Yeah. And it was Friday? You said it was Friday night?
It's Friday, yeah. Those parents are tired. They're like, oh my God, let's get them out of the house.
Right.
And then literally Saturday and Sunday, I was rotting here. And I deserved that because I knew this week was going to be very heavy. Like I was going to have anxiety and all this stuff. So I was like, I need to chill. But I did watch a couple of movies that I wanted to bring up.
What'd you watch?
So I watched Warfare. With, oh my God. I don't know any of their names actually. And they're all good actors and famous. So Warfare is like based in real life. I think it's available to stream on Max. It's about, I think it was early 2000s or in the 90s.
Is this the one with Miles Teller?
No.
Oh.
It's not Miles Teller, no.
Oh, because there was one with like him and I'm thinking of I think it's like War Dogs.
Yeah, no, it's not that one. No.
Warfare, War Dogs.
Yeah,
sorry,
they all have a word war. I'm gonna tell you right now who's in Warfare. So Cosmo Jarvis, Will Poulter. He's actually Joseph.
I love him.
Yes, he's so talented, and I love that he keeps coming up in movies. I love that.
Right. And like different things too. Like he's never the same character, which I love.
Exactly. Joseph Quinn. Super
He's
talented
like
as well. In this movie, I was shocked. Like I was like, wow, he's playing this really well. And I was like already surprised with him in Gladiator. He was really, really fucking good as one of the twins, and then Kid Connor, who's also up and coming. And this movie has 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. And it's available to stream. Actually, is it available to stream? It is on Fandango.
Okay.
But it's really good. I recommend it. And then the other movie that I watched was Companion. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have been like wanting to watch it, and I'm like, nah, not yet. So it's on my list.
It's really, really good. Like I was not expecting it. Because it kept showing up, and I was like, what the fuck is this about? And I was like, okay, finally, let me click it. And I really liked it. It has a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yes.
Is it an A24?
Oh, fuck, I think it is, actually.
I think it is. Because that's another reason why I was like, I need to watch it.
They're all fucking A24 now.
Do I even have to ask at this point? I'll just assume.
Well, it's available on Hulu and it's available on Max. But it's I don't want to give anything away. I really, really liked it. And I love when they're kind of like up and coming. No, it's actually not A24.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, I'm shocked.
But I think Warfare is A24. My gosh.
It had to be one of them.
They said, we got all the movies, don't worry. Yeah, but I really liked it. So, recommendation station. Make sure you watch Warfare and Companion. I have yet to finish The Brutalist because every time I want to, it's too bright in my apartment. So, unlike the reflection on the TV, it's just like, it's like a no-no. So,
right. You got to set the mood.
Yeah.
Which is dark and depressing.
We realized, too, because we watched Peaky Blinders, but we never really finished it.
Yeah.
And the other day, we're like, let's see where we were at. Tracey, we have one episode left.
No.
Yeah.
Seriously?
We stopped at one episode before the last episode.
Oh.
We're like, okay, now we just have to finish it.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And stupid.
So you finished it. Yeah. That's
We
okay.
haven't. But, you know, because I wanted to make sure we finished the show that we're discussing today.
Okay.
But yeah, oh my God. Those two movies are really good. Brutalist was great. When I finish it, I'm sure I'm going to be thinking the same thing. And I have to definitely finish Peaky Blinders. But I've been on top of all my other shows, like my day-to-day shows. Hacks, beautiful. Oh my God, Your Friends and Neighbors, the episode that I saw last week, oof, beautiful. By the way, I thought the whole show was out. It's not. I'm so mad.
I hate that when you're like, I think it's all out, and then you reach like an episode, you're like,
episode 5.
That can't be it.
And we're like, no.
Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale's episode this past Tuesday was insane.
Okay, fuck. I gotta watch it then, I guess.
Cannot fucking wait. Because I know this is the final season, so...
Yes.
I'm just very excited. I'm very excited because I feel like I'm going to have one of those resolution endings, and I cannot wait. I pray that I get that.
I mean, this is which season? The 6th season? So it's like, come on. Yeah. We've invested a lot of time in this show, so please just like wrap it up with a nice bow.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Please.
It was so good this past episode. Or watching it and Trey was like, I'm fired up. I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, honey, me too. Yeah.
Okay, we're ready. So good.
He's invested.
Yeah. It was one of those episodes that I was like on the edge the whole time. I was like,
nice.
Like stressed.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. I love it.
Well, I'll finish it. I'll get there.
You have to. It's mandatory.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, homework.
I'm gonna call the Hulu supervisors and be like, hey, we don't vote for the Oscars, but we think this is mandatory.
All of a sudden my TV turns on into Hulu and it puts on Handmaid's Tale.
Must watch.
Yeah. That'd be scary.
Yeah. Let me see what else. I think that's it. I did watch a lot of TV this weekend, Jesus Christ. Oh! Are you ready? I started reading the book.
What, Sunrise on the Reaping?
Yes, I did. So good.
Nice. Okay, good. You'll have to let me know what you think.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I'm like 30 pages in. Yeah. I started like 2 days ago. It's like It's so good.
That's the nice thing about those books and like young adult books is, I mean, they're like heavy topics. It's talking about like death and stuff, but they just read so fast, and like there's action, and you're invested in the characters.
And you know, I was thinking too, I forgot that I watched that one Hunger Games movie recently, the new one.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah, I can't even remember what that was about. Was it the first ever Hunger Games?
I can't remember if it was the first one or they had a couple, but it was when President Snow is at the Academy.
Right. It's his story.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm way more interested in this.
Yeah, I know.
Same story. Yeah.
Definitely. That's good.
Okay, so we're ready to do this, because if you let me keep talking about pop culture, I'll keep talking.
I could too. Don't worry, but we'll get started. We'll let the people have what they want.
I know. Come back, everyone.
You're so impatient, people.
I know. We had to keep you on the loop. Give you the tea. Okay, so what we are discussing today is a TV show, and it's been a while since we've done one of those because we just keep doing films by A24. So
they know how to do it.
They really do, actually. The show that we're doing today is The Four Seasons. That is from Netflix, which, by the way, is number one right now this week on Netflix. Number one show in the U.S. This show was created by Tina Fey, Lang Fisher, and Tracey Wickfield. It's about three suburban couples vacation together each season, but tensions arise when one couple splits up and the husband brings a much younger woman on subsequent trips. It's 8 episodes. It's an easy watch. I want to hear what you have to say, Tracey, first.
I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, I love the cast.
Yeah.
I mean, you have such heavy hitters. You have Tina Fey, Steve Carrell. I like Will Forte. Colman Domingo. Freaking love him. And then, Kerri Kennedy. She was on Reno 911, which I loved that show. She's so funny. So I just feel like you have really good actors, really good comedians. I mean, there are like serious topics in there. So there's like a delicate balance, but I think they do a really good job. And you know, I'm starting to enjoy shows where it's like people who are older.
Yeah.
Like in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and it's like they're going through these challenges of like they've been married or they're divorced and like starting to date again and like you know, or you know, dealing with health issues or doing, you know, because it's like we're not getting any younger, so I don't want to be watching like shows with high schoolers. From like it's not like that shit's not relatable. So I liked it a lot. I liked it. What do you think?
Okay, I liked it too. I liked it a lot. I feel like it was one of those shows that is light. It did have some like heavy moments that actually make you think a lot, but I think it was like light and wholesome at the same time, because the whole time I was cheering on all of them. I wanted all of them to work out. It reminded me a lot of like the show Ted Lasso. It reminded me of Shrinking, that are like light, wholehearted shows. You know, it's like it's not about the darkness. It's about the good parts. And I just my only thing is do not kill Steve Carell
in a car accident
again.
That's what I thought too. I was like, poor Steve can't catch a break. No more driving.
No, he cannot. His characters cannot drive anymore. I'm done. No, but I was like really sad. I was like,
I know, I cried.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I think I was more shocked because it came out of nowhere. Yeah.
It did. And the way that they did it too. It was like, wait, what?
Yeah, she just got a bunch of calls. I thought it was like, my build-up was this. She gets all these calls and I was like, oh, she's calling her because they're broken up. And then she's like, oh no, what happened? I was like, oh, he got injured really bad. And I'm like, oh no, he's dead. I'm like, damn, that escalated quickly.
It really did, for sure. I know. I was like, wait, what? Like, I really didn't think that it was real at first. Yeah. I was like, wait,
I know.
No,
I was
no,
like, maybe they call her, she got the wrong name, and it's going to be like a funny time.
Right.
Oh, God.
Happy New Year. I'm not really dead.
Yeah. Let's like go over this really quick. There's not one character that Steve Carell does in a comedy that doesn't make me laugh. He has a comedic timing phase that is just beyond. He's so talented. Like there's this there's so many moments, but there's one that keeps coming to my head that is, they say like, we don't want to see your nipples, you know, because he was wearing like this little like swim tank. And just the way he like put that zipper up, like fuck, you know. I was like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
he's so funny. He's when he's on his hike, venting to his guy friends, telling them that he's miserable. He's like, I'm tired. I'm tired of trying. You know. Yeah. I just love him so much. You know, and I don't want him to keep getting older because it means like eventually he'll pass away of like being old, and I don't want that.
No, don't say that.
But those are things that I think about. My selfish ass is like, I'm not gonna enjoy him anymore.
He's got like 40 more years.
I hope so.
Yes.
And he's looking so good.
He looks great.
He's aging
very well. He's a silver fox.
Yeah, he is a little silver fox.
Yes, he does look really good.
That was Steve Carell's corner.
Hey, he gets a big corner. We love him.
I know. He gets not a corner, a huge ass block.
Yeah.
A huge square of Steve Carell.
I love him.
Oh man, he's so good.
Yes. And the thing is, like, his character, I guess you're not really supposed to like him because he has cheated on his wife, and then he's the one who initiates the divorce, and now their, like, friend group is torn apart, and then, like, a month later, he brings in this 30-year-old and is just like, hey, everybody, you gotta like her, which I think that's such a tall ask. I'm sorry. Like, they've been friends for, like... You've been friends for, like, 25 years. You are used to being in each other's lives, and, like, your kids are friends and growing up together and all these major events, and then all of a sudden that's gone. And this little bimbo, sorry, Ginny, comes in, and she's like, hey, guys! And they're like, oh, God. I mean,
I love that.
That squatting bimbo.
Oh my goodness. And you know, she's not even like, when they were like that young girl, and I'm like, she's not even that young.
Right. But she is kind of. Because I mean, even like at the end when he goes to hang out with her friends, and it was like,
oh yeah, I mean, for him, hell yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about his relationship with his wife and
Anne.
Yeah, my heart broke when she's like, we're renewing our vows. I was like, oh no, and he was literally saved by that fucking fire that happened in that little gazebo thing.
Yeah, their little shed.
But because we know that she knows that he's been cheating on her for years, and to just be okay with that and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna renew our vows. I'm like, don't you want something more fun for you? Are you happy? Are you comfortable?
I think that's what it is. I think sometimes in certain marriages you lose that flame, but you just get complacent because, listen, it's hard at any age to get out there and date. And nobody really wants to be alone, right? Like, you want companionship. So it's like you would rather just have someone there, even though you're not in love, like there's no physicality, but you know them, and you can just sort of like be.
Yeah, it becomes companionship rather than actual like partnership,
Right.
But it really broke my heart, and it just like shows a lot of her character, how she was okay not trying. Because we see her in that moment on the boat
Balcony. Oh
no, on the boat when they're trying to pull her up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like, just put your foot on the ladder or whatever it was, and and she just
I can't.
And it was like,
she
wasn't even trying.
Well, and he goes, try harder, and she's like, I don't want to try.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's not good,
That's
and
rough.
then and I think it was just. It felt so raw to me, those little moments, because Trey was like, oh, what is it called, like the seasons? And I was like, well, it's different seasons, it's like winter, summer, spring and fall. But I was like, it's also like seasons in your relationship. Because we see Tina Fey's character with her husband, and they are kind of like a roller coaster. It's
I was going to say.
It's like one day you're cheering for the guy, one day you're cheering for her.
Right.
And it was also heartbreaking, because, they love each other, they care for each other, but someone will always feel like they're doing more than the other one.
That's what I was going to say. It feels very realistic.
So realistic. It was so realistic.
Like you're trying, but you feel like you can't meet that person's expectations, and they're always mad at you for something, and you're just like, the fuck, I can't win.
Yeah. No, and that, and it's like, I feel like she said that she was always like picking up his slack for him, but I always felt like he was always trying to be more fun and positive, and so it like what she was lacking he was bringing, and what he was lacking she was bringing. There's that what's it called, the 60-40 rule. Have you heard about that?
Yeah. That
you always have to give more, to not be expecting that, like, oh, they're not giving me enough. You always have to give more. So, I thought about that a lot through this show, because then we see the gays.
Which I love that they incorporated a gay couple.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, Colman, are you fucking kidding me? He's so good.
But I did love his partner, Claude. Like, Marco Calvani. I thought he was so cute.
He was
I loved
really
his character.
Cute. He was. it wasn't my cup of tea, him. But it wasn't him as an actor, it more the character.
Right.
You know, and I think if I felt, it wasn't about, if I felt that about a character, that means he was doing a great job. Because I can think of, like,
he was a little clingy.
Yeah, I was like, why is he smothering him? I said that.
Yeah.
At the beginning. Yeah. But that just shows you a different type of relationship, you know?
Right.
One that cares so much about you. Like, so freaking much. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you know this, but there's, like, different types of attachments. When you're in relationships, there's avoidant attachment. There's dismissive attachment. There's anxious attachment. And I think he had anxious attachment.
Yeah. Definitely.
And Colman's character had avoidant attachment. So it's just, like, very hard to put together.
Right.
But I guess, you know, feeling like they're losing each other changes everything.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the thing, too, is when you have those scary moments where you feel like you have lost someone. Like, they're dying or going to die, or they're like, that really puts things in perspective. And it's like, whatever little thing you were arguing about, that's so stupid at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't matter.
Let's talk about the kids.
Oh my gosh, that what was Lila, her play? I was like, what? I mean, she really started it off strong, though. What was that, like, opening line? What was the opening line? It was like, yeah, my dad left my mom for some stupid bitch. And I was like, whoa.
Right away.
Yikes.
Yes. And then, like, the mom kind of looks, like, the mom's character kind of looked like Alphaba. You know, in the play.
She did look, I know, and even, like, the Anne, she was like, what the?
Yeah.
That's what she thinks of me?
And it just made me think, like, this is so Tina Fey.
Yeah.
Because he made me think of, you know, in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
I knew you were going to say that.
The grandma of the Italian guy.
It's a fucking
but it's
puppet.
like yeah.
Oh
and
my God.
Titus, it's like, is she okay?
Yeah. I love it so much. Oh my God.
That is literally one of my favorite episodes of that whole show. That whole dinner.
Yeah.
And she's just sitting there, and it's like a fucking Muppet. I cannot.
Well, she's done that on 30 Rock too, where there was an episode where what's his name, Jack Breyer, the guy who worked, like, the concierge desk, where he, like, it was from his point of view, and everyone to him looked like a Muppet. So they'd be like, It's like literally Tina Fey as a Muppet, Alec Baldwin as a Muppet, because that's just, like, what his personality was.
Oh my God. That just took me back again to, like, that Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, because, like, they show her, but then they show Titus when he sees her for the first time.
Yeah, and he's like...
And he's gasped. He's like...
Yeah.
And he's like, is that alive?
Yeah, no, it's so good. If you haven't seen that episode, people, please, at least just watch that.
Oh my God. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is just...
I love that show.
It's such a good show. And also, I think of this is like Tina Fey's type of comedy, you know?
Yeah.
Because that whole play was fucking insane. She gets so
to
angry.
me, I was like,
she breaks
made no sense.
That little dresser that
Ginny picked out.
Ginny got her. Yeah, it was everything had a second meaning, you know. Oh God, I couldn't stop laughing.
It was very bizarre, but again, that's like, I guess this generation.
Yeah, because I would never.
Oh my God, no, absolutely not.
But then I don't know what it is to like have my parents divorce at that age. Very conscious, you know, and then him bringing a new girl right away. It just shows a lot. So I don't know how it feels, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I was also thinking, the other daughter, Tina Fey's, what do you think? Beth was her name?
Yeah.
What do you think of her? Because at the beginning, I was like, was she like dating that girl, the other girl?
Lesbian.
Yeah.
That's what I got the impression that she was probably a lesbian.
Yeah, but I was like, were they dating and now they don't?
Her and Lila?
Yes.
Maybe. It's possible.
Because there was this like really weird like encounter that all the parents are there, they're like visiting. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it was very uncomfortable. I don't know if you felt that.
Yeah, no, it was weird. And it's true. I don't know if it's because they had dated or it's like they were friends.
Yeah.
And then now being in college, like because she was like, oh, she's into her theater. You know, so like you get different interests and like different friend groups and you sort of go your own separate ways. So
maybe. Who knows?
I'm not sure.
Let's talk really quickly about the eco resort and how all I was thinking. I was like, just hell no.
I was Colman Domingo in that entire situation, just being like, I hate this. I
Yes.
hate this.
Yes.
I hate it. Let's go to the resort 1 mile away. Pretend we're staying here.
Yeah. Well, also like when he's in bed and in the tent, and he's like, "How can someone be sweating and cold at the same time?" And I was like, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yep. Yeah,
like,
and swatting at the bugs.
Oh my god. I was like, no, Parker Posey, where are you? Come put these people in place.
She would not have stood for that. Oh,
Hell no. Oh my god.
I know, but that's like the personality that Ginny was. Like she was very much like
hipster.
I'm up for adventure. Let's go paddleboarding and do yoga. And like, listen, if you're into that, that's fine. I'm not.
When they go paddleboarding and he climbs that mountain and he gets
his foot.
The way he was screaming, I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, it made me think of just him screaming when Toby comes back.
Yes.
No.
God, please no.
Yeah, his foot looked gnarly. So
it was really
terrible.
Bad. Oh my god.
And that's why I'm not adventurous. Because shit like that would happen to me.
A 4-man grill, you know.
He loves his bacon, so I get it.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
I had to bring that up because it reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah, him and his feet, him in car accidents. Ugh, just can't catch a break.
Oh my god, yeah, stop that. I want to say that I loved Kate's. Was it Kate her name?
Tina Fey's character?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Kate. Anne's character development. Because we see her from the beginning, you know, in a shitty relationship, basically, that she's kind of used to. But then we see her kind of like take control, you know, when they go into that like the family weekend during the fall, and she's like with her little champagne bottle, and it's like he's paying for all of this. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, girl, get your money. You know, he cheated on you many times. So just to see her there and see her like development from that resort when she like gets very angry and she does all the strawberries. Yes.
I think that was like a huge turning point for her because it was like
you don't have to be miserable.
Well, and like she became the strawberry lady. It's true. Like one time someone buys something that has strawberries on it and then that's her whole personality. And she's like, I don't even fucking like this shit. Yeah. You know? So it's like instead of people telling her who she is, she can now decide for herself who she wants to be.
Exactly.
You know? So there's this freedom that she has. And it's like she isn't attached anymore. Because also I feel like sometimes when you're with someone, you know, you can kind of be a chameleon to match them. So it's like you don't have that pressure anymore. She can be whoever she wants. So I think, that was like a huge turning point for her. And then, the next time we see her and she's like, I'm getting a massage, like, see you.
It made me so happy. But then she gets like too frisky and she kisses Tina Fey's husband's
she kisses Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, it's just a moment of like you're drunk and you just want comfort. You know, like I don't think there was really anything romantic behind it.
There was nothing romantic, but God, I'm like, that's rock bottom.
And that's what she told Tina Fey. She was like, I think I've hit rock bottom.
Yeah, that's like very, very bad.
Yeah, you have, but I think it's like Tina Fey was like, well, you know. At least it was you and not someone else.
I love that each episode ended in a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you know. And I just also wanted to talk about them in Puerto Rico trying to escape a hurricane on that fucking little pedaling thing, the little bus.
The pedal pub. Yes. I laughed so hard at that.
I was like, they're never gonna make it.
They were going so slow. I was like, wait, is this being shot in slow motion or?
No, that was
that's just pace. Really how fast they were going.
You could have just walked.
Yeah. Oh man, I know that. So I laughed really hard at that.
Yeah. What else I wanted to bring up? I like that we see the relationship of, you know, Nick and Lila, you know, get better. You know, we see it from the beginning just be kind of chaotic and her not being in peace with his dad.
Mm-hmm. Because I think, too, it's like when you're so young, it's difficult to put yourself in your parents' position to see where they're coming from. Like you get a little selfish at that age and it's like you're ruining my life.
Yeah.
Instead of your mom and your dad were super unhappy. They can't be good people and good parents together. You know, like they have to be separate in order to be the best for you.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like you don't see it that way when you're that young.
Yeah, no, and it's like you've lived with them your whole life thinking everything was fine. And then this happens. But I like what I see, that she kind of like, quote unquote, forgives her and forgives him a little bit, or just like moves on from it.
Right. Like you're going to spend your whole time being pissed about something that you can't change.
Exactly.
You know, like you just sort of have to accept it.
And you don't know if it's going to be forever either, so.
Right.
Yeah. Let's talk about in the ski trip when Anne's boyfriend comes in and...
Terry?
Yeah, he thinks... No, I know. It was just very unexpected. And then we get, what's his name? Danny? Is it Danny? No.
Claude is like, I think I slept with him in Barcelona.
Yes.
I know,
and then Danny's so like, okay, we'll figure it out then.
I know. I love that instead of getting like jealous that he's like, okay, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, this is a great project.
I love this mission for us, babe.
Yes. I was like,
I love that. Yeah. And then I love when they finally do, like, they're about to go in the hot tub.
And they're like...
And because Claude is like, he had a birthmark on his inner thigh. So, of course, Terry's wearing a Speedo. And he takes off his towel and Claude looks, no birthmark. And he's like, I didn't do it. That's not him. And they're like, okay, we're going to bed. Bye. Abort mission. No longer needed.
And when she breaks up with him, right there in the tub.
But then later is giving her kind of lingus. So I guess goodbye sex.
Yeah.
Which, hey, get it,
do
Anne.
what you gotta do. But
good for you.
Was like, this is not gonna work out.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that guitar. Oh, they were like, who brought a guitar?
Yeah, they all freaked out.
I love that they just would, like, give each other looks.
Yes.
It's like they already knew what the other one was thinking.
Yep. I love that it was like we could see like the dynamics between their friendships aside of like their like relationships with their own partners. It was just seeing their friendships between all of them.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was pretty well developed. Because they weren't long episodes. They were only a half hour-ish each.
Yes.
And then it's like each season was 2 episodes. So basically an hour. But yeah, I think we get a good idea of the dynamics between the couples, dynamics between each other as friends, their daughters. So I thought they did a good job.
Yeah, and on that final episode, when Anne is like, I don't want you to talk, I was like, I would feel exactly the same way.
I agree. I'm sorry. I would be like, you dated him for 7 months. I was married to him for 25 and you're going to talk at his funeral. Like, I wouldn't have let her talk either. I'm sorry.
I was like, I think her feelings are valid. So, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
And I get it. You know, it was when she's like, maybe I didn't know him at all. And I'm like, no, you did know him. It's just like the cloudiness of what happened the year before. It's not letting you see what you have with him.
Right.
You know? So I think her reaction was like valid as fuck.
I agree.
And
I don't
Jeannie
think she
wanted
was
to
being
insert herself in it. I was like, that's so disrespectful. I'm sorry.
And
I
the
know
pictures?
you're grieving too.
Right.
Oh my god, yes.
The pictures. Like, you don't... They're so inappropriate for a funeral. I'm sorry. No. Like, we get that you were in love, but it's like a little much. So yeah, I was like, no.
Also, stop killing Steve Carrell.
I know. Leave him alone.
Leave
Steve alone.
Please.
I know,
like
in the car
Britney.
accidents. Yeah. Which, okay, real quick. So I have to tell you that, so, sort of getting into my fun facts, but whatever. So this TV show is based off of the 1981 movie, The Four Seasons, which was written, directed, and starred Alan Alda. So, first things first, he does make an appearance in the show. He is Anne's father. He's Anne's father, Don, when he comes in to, like, use the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
That's Alan Alda. I mean, he's 89.
Yeah.
So, like, you can tell, like, you can tell he's, like, probably got Parkinson's. You can see him, like, shaking. But, oh, God, so sweet. But I'm so glad they incorporated him. I think that's adorable.
100%. So cute.
Yeah. But the movie is on Netflix, so I actually watched it. Just to
watch it now.
Just to, like, see it and compare. And a lot of the scenes that are in the movie, they incorporated in the show, which is kind of nice. Okay. And I mean, you have a stellar cast with that too. Like, I mean, Alan Alda, Carol Burnett is in it. She plays Kate, Tina Fey's character.
Yeah.
Rita Moreno is in it. Yes. So she plays Claudia.
It's like Broadway elite.
So obviously in the TV version, that's Claude.
Claude, yeah. Love that.
Because she keeps talking about how she's Italian, which I love. Like every 2 seconds, she's like, "I'm Italian."
Yeah.
So, the movie is fun too. I did actually laugh a lot, but Nick does not die in the movie.
Oh my God, Tina.
Yeah. So I'm actually like super curious why they decided to do that. If they figured it was like more high stakes with like the emotional part of it.
Maybe.
I mean, it does happen too, like stupid accidents, and you lose people at a young age, like before their time, and like dealing with that grief. I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting choice.
Yeah, I think so.
And I guess maybe because at the very end, it's like, oh yeah, she's pregnant, duh, and I'm like, oh, are they doing another season?
So but I don't want another season without him.
I know. I don't want another season either because I didn't really care for Ginny and I don't care about her baby.
Yeah. I know. I didn't care for her either.
I did not like her character. Whereas in the movie, I didn't mind her. You know? Like.
She was very annoying.
She was too annoying. And just like,
also,
hey guys,
like
let's go for a run.
Yeah, one of those people that is like, I have a fucking schedule itinerary for the whole trip. And I'm like, girl, no,
she did. Rest. Yeah, she absolutely did. You're right. She was like, oh, tell me what you think of the schedule. And Steve Carell's like, oh yeah, this is great. And it's like, do you not know your friends? They have, high pressure jobs. They're busy. Like they just want to, like you said, relax. You don't want to do anything.
When they're like hungover, he's like, I'm gonna go for a run. He's like, well, I only got 5 hours of sleep. She's like, well, I only got 4. And I'm like, when you're in your 30s and you only got 4 hours of sleep, there's no fucking way you're gonna go for a run the next day.
Oh my God, no.
That was very unrealistic.
I know. After like 25, I was like, I can't do this shit.
Yeah, at 27, after you have a few drinks, there's no fucking way you're gonna wake up after. You could wake up after 5 hours, but it's probably because you gotta go to work.
Yeah, or you have diarrhea,
or that.
You gotta throw up or something.
But by choice to go for a run, no thank you.
Hell fucking no. I feel like barfing. I don't want to go for a run.
Don't sign me up for cardio.
I passed. Oh, yeah. That was funny, though. Like, I love that he was like, oh, yeah, no.
I like the way the episodes were split. I think I like the way they did that. I know the creator was Tina Fey, but I think Colman directed one of the episodes, if I'm not mistaken, because I saw it in the credits. Yes. I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah, he did. I can't remember if it was like the 6th or 7th episode. It was toward like the half end.
Yeah.
He did one of them, and I was like, oh, that's fun. I love that. Yeah.
He's so good. He's so talented.
Oh, love him. And I thought it was interesting.
Wait, I forgot to tell you. I watched like a few weeks ago. I watched Nickel Boys.
Oh, how was it? Oh, so good. It's based off of a book.
It was excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Nickel Boys.
Watch
the one that they're in jail.
Oh, Sing Sing.
It was Sing Sing. It was not Nickel.
Oh, okay. Although I do hear that is very good. So
you have not seen Sing Sing?
I have not. I know it's on Max. I would love to watch it. I am going to watch it.
No pressure. You watch it when you're ready. But just letting you know,
no, I will.
Like the characters, except for him or except a couple, are the people that went through this. the actors.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Are the prisoners.
Right.
It's
so amazing.
I cried the whole time I was watching that movie.
Oh, damn.
It's one of those that, like, oh my God, like, wow.
It hurts.
And,
yeah,
it hurts, but it's also like, we have this, like, stigma about, you know, the people that are in jail, and
sure,
and just knowing that they were doing everything they can with these programs and making sure they were being vulnerable, you know, it's a must watch for sure. And Colman's performance is just, I mean, everyone, because these people were not actors.
That's amazing.
You know, that's very, very cool. But Colman's performance was just breathtaking. So well done.
That's why I think this was kind of fun to see him in this part, because it was comedic, which I don't think I've ever seen him do anything like that. And also being able to just be a gay man, which he is.
Exactly. I think this is the first. Is it the first time? It might be the first time.
Maybe, at least definitely that I've seen. Because everything else, he's like serious, heterosexual.
He's really good at those.
He is. Yeah. But I don't know. This was like a nice change up, and I still enjoyed it.
Oh,
like,
God.
I think he did great.
He's so good. This was
Love him.
Colman's corner. He's so talented. Okay, I'm ready for the fun facts.
Okay. So I already told you that this is based off of a movie, which I would recommend that as well, to go and watch it.
Okay.
Okay, so this TV show reunites Steve Carrell and Tina Fey, who starred in Date Night together, which was 15 years ago in 2010.
Oh my God.
I know, it feels like yesterday. Oh.
I'm not old.
No. Don't say that. I'm not old. Oh, my back.
Oh my God. Literally.
So, although they did not grow close during the filming of that movie, believe it or not, I'm shocked, because they're both really shy. So it took them actually making this to grow closer. So even Steve Carell joked about it, and he was like, it only took 15 years for us to become super tight besties.
Oh.
I think that's really cute, though. All right, so Nick's eventual fate is actually foreshadowed in several episodes. So in the first episode, Kate says, 20 years I've been asking Nick and Ann to put a light on this road. I'm always worried I'm going to hit a deer or something. And then Nick sends a text saying, drive carefully near the lake.
Wow.
And then when Nick and Ann, they're pretending to be the zombies in front of the car, and Kate shouts, one of you is going to die.
Wow.
Then in episode 2, Anne says about Nick, I hope he's not having car trouble, when he's like super late for the renewal. And then in episode 3, Danny says to Nick, you're joining a long tradition of May-December relationships. This is how long Nick and Ginny's relationship actually lasted.
Oh my God. You didn't see that coming, huh?
I know. All of that. Well, because although it's funny, because there was the one point when he's talking to the guys, Steve Carell's talking to them and being like, I'm leaving Anne, I'm not happy. Mm-hmm. And he's like, life is short. And I was like, it is, but like.
Not that short. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So that.
I get it.
In real life, there is an almost exact age gap of 30 years between Steve Carell and Erika Henningsen, who plays Ginny. So Steve Carrell was born on August 16th, 1962, and Erika was born on August 13th, 1992.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's
That's
literally
crazy.
like 3 days and 30 years. So he was 62 and she was 32.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 62. He looks great.
Amazing. It looks amazing.
He really does look good. The El Conquistador Resort in Puerto Rico served as El Coronado, the resort where Danny and Claude pretend to be hotel guests. So that is an actual resort. On the other hand, the New Age Eco Resort, that was filmed on Palomino Island, Puerto Rico. While the island does not host that eco resort, the one in the show is heavily exaggerated to serve the narrative.
Okay.
So that does not exist.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
I only had a few. Yeah.
Okay. What the Rotten Tomatoes score is 77. And the audience gave it a 65. Now, I'll tell you this because I did watch it with Trey, and he was like, I just wanted to go like a little bit deeper and a lot like, and I was just telling him, I don't think this show is meant for that. I think it's a light show, and I think people don't get that anymore because we're so used to like dark shit now. And like very like heavy, and like when some comedies go very dark, I'm like, no, like Tina Fey has a specific style, you know. That's true. And which I think is very funny. So I don't know, I really liked it. I gave it 2 thumbs up myself.
No, yeah, I really enjoyed it too. I thought it was great. I would recommend it to anybody, really. I think anybody can watch this.
Yeah. It's
great
very
cast.
safe.
Yeah. I don't know. It was like good cast, like good story, like feel good moments.
Yes.
And it did make me cry and
Yeah.
felt all the feels. So I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Freaking too. So if you don't agree with us, that's okay.
Oh, I'm ready to be like, well, then fuck off. And you're like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. You don't have to agree with us on everything. I do not think this would get a season 2. I don't think it's meant to get a season 2.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
I think they should just keep
leave
it at that. And if you can't bring Steve Carrell back, no, thank you.
Right. Like, if they hadn't killed him off, then I'd be like, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But...
And it had a resolution, you know. It was like, done, okay.
Yeah, like, she's pregnant, and they're probably all gonna, like, help with the baby. Okay, bye.
And that's it. Period.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else. Yeah. Okay, so we both liked it. We both give it, I give it 2 thumbs up. You give it 2 thumbs up. I'm guessing if you're recommending to everyone.
Yeah, I do.
But it is a light comedy. It's not dark thing. It's something to make you feel good. You know?
Yeah.
And it'll give you moments of like thinking. You know? Which I think it's the magic of Tina Fey. You know, she'll do these like comedies, but then she'll throw like a little bit of reality on each one of them.
A little smack in the face.
Yeah, and lightly too. You're like, wait,
just
I
a little
wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
That's what I like about her. But yeah, I also watched Sing Sing, but that was a while ago. I kept forgetting to tell you. Not Necco Boys, Jesus Christ.
Although I hear that's very good, so maybe you should watch it.
Is it available to stream?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'll double check where, but I think it is.
Okay, I'll look it up. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you as always. We appreciate it.
Thank you for judging with us. And rate, review, and subscribe. Comment. Follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. Tickety talk. And yeah, and all this, that we are on many podcast platforms, so there's no excuses.
Seriously, like all of them.
All of them, literally.
All of them, yeah.
And I guess that's
Till next time.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.